Hey, just take like a celebratory shot or something. Did you hear that? This looks so good though.
Oh,
I've been seeing this all over the web.
I mean, it's good. It's great. We had the a mango one. It was good, but my friend got drunk and she drank it, half of it by herself, and I drank the other half. We had one of them nights when we got off work. We got a little excited.
Oh, but I just had gum. I just had gum.
So it tastes like a little bitter.
I need a moment.
I know how to write and stuff like that. I know my basic math. Shit.
Good far.
Don't be classy, put it down. You better eat that cookie.
You are stupid.
I'm trying my best not to choke when I'm about it.
Yeah, don't die on camera. That is not the way. So I took my nails off just so I could beat you in this game. Well, obviously, y'all like my last video because you're back. Because I knew you was gonna come back anyways.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Obviously, y'all came back because we just be over here just chilling, having a good ass time. You know. And of course, I had to bring a bad bitch with me. Here, clear as day.
Oh.
Go way back. We've been friends for like how long? It's been years.
It's been.
Every time we link up, it's just like a dope ass vibe. Like, and we always like laugh until we can't breathe.
She asked me to homecoming, and was it homecoming? Sadie's.
Yes, Sadie's.
She asked me to Sadie's, and I was crying like a little bitch.
I think I still have the video. I'll have to put it in here. But we're here today with this drink. It's called, what is this? Like, what's the whole name?
It is ready to drink margarita. What is the whole thing called?
Like margarita wine cocktail?
Gloria.
Or do you call it Rancho La Gloria? Like, I ain't never heard. Anyway,
I said the agave because it says agave on there, so I don't know.
Agave. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like a wine. Okay, because it says wine, then it says margarita, then it says cocktail. It says strawberry. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's good. Apparently, it gets you fucked up.
She keeps booing it. I can't read. Wait, hold
I'm
up.
trying to show the audience. I'm trying to be a good host. Not you pulling out the glasses.
I have to. I can't see. He was moving it. It's gonna. Can y'all see? Y'all know when people do the YouTube videos and they have the reflection of the thing, it looks all professional and shit. It looks all cute because they got the glasses on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But.
Whose grandmother are you right now?
My grandma be reading. She goes like this.
Why girl. I thought you were trying to read from far away.
She be asking me to type, my grandma, she be asking me to type her Facebook things. She'd be like, how do you
like her statuses? She
yes! Oh my God.
She asked you to post all her statuses. Oh my God.
She'd be like, Happy Easter, I love my whole family.
That's genius,
or
though,
something like that.
As a grandchild, you have to do that because she asked you to do it. So it's like, you can't say no. That's just like a top level, I guess. That's the level I'm trying to get at. Tell my grandkids, make this post for me. We're going to play Jenga, but with a twist. Because we like to talk about conspiracy theories. I don't know if you like to just get with your friends and like talk about some weird ass shit like aliens and all that shit. But we ain't gonna get into all of them because we're about to do that with this game. I have the conspiracies on the Jenga and we're just gonna play it and see how it goes and talk about conspiracy theories as we do that while we drink cocktails and cookies.
Period.
Cocktails, cookies, and conspiracies in the motherfucking building.
She said cocktails real hard. Cut the cameras. You gotta do it on serious.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. How do we just pull one out of anywhere?
Oh, wait, you never played, right?
Yeah, I never played.
Whoops. Okay, so what you do is, you just pull.
Do your favor real quick.
Yeah, so you don't cause any damage. Okay, so what we do is we pull from, you really ain't supposed to pull from the top, but since we ain't got that many, you just pull from somewhere and make sure it don't fall. If you fall, This is what we're gonna do if we fall. That means you lose it. So if we lose, the consequence is gonna be you gotta fill your cup all the way up and drink it.
Okay, but I can do that. I can do that. Can you?
Yes. Okay, ready?
What's up to the stud? Wait, what's up? Oh, that's too hard, huh?
I mean, you can do that if you want to. I mean, it's not.
You're saying like you're trying to set me up.
I'm not.
She's trying to set me up.
I mean, okay.
See, no, it needs some WD-40. It needs some grease.
Don't tell me you're finna lose the first round.
No. Wait.
Dang. That's not the way to go about it.
Okay, ghost.
Okay. So yeah, we got ghost.
I mean, since I pulled it out, I gotta guess, I could say like a ghost story or something, or like a ghost.
Yeah, you can, or do you believe in them, or do you think it's?
If the Holy Ghost was real, why is there not any other ghosts? I mean, that's
true.
So, I feel like some
I
ghosts.
believe
I
in
do
ghosts,
feel
but
like
people
ghosts
just
are real.
flat out don't believe that ghosts are real at all. Like it's just.
It got to be another, level to this shit.
Demons and stuff. That's a whole different demeanor of ghosts. Like, does it level to like? Is a demon technically a ghost? It's a ghoul.
I think demons
What's a
are
ghoul
already.
to a goblin?
Mind blown.
I think that's all we have to say for that one. Like you said, I've had some experiences, but tell me some one of your experiences with ghosts.
Well, I do remember. Okay, we stayed. My grandmother was staying there still, matter of fact. But my older brother, we used to sleep in the room, and like in this living room, it was like a bed right here, and it was a bed right next to it, but like a nightstand next to it. We would hear stomping on the house, and like it'd be like very loud, and we always like woke up and asked everybody else if they heard it. They didn't hear it, but I mean that's the only personal. I don't know if that was a ghost or what, but that might have been just an animal or something. But yeah, that felt like a ghost hell. I was a kid. I was like 6 or something, 6, 7.
It'd be when you're younger too, and it always happens at your grandparents' house. If you don't ever have a scary story at your grandparents' house, did you even live?
I feel like she's going around the bush. She's trying. She sees the tower, the leaning tower of Jenga.
I do this in my sleep. So
oh shit! What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
how did you do that? You just pulled it out.
I play drunk Jenga like religiously. Got superpower. Do I believe in superpowers?
I want superpowers.
But I believe like, because we only use 10% of our brain. You know that? So like, if we really use like even 20, we probably could do some crazy shit. As a human.
You ever watch that movie? It's called Lucy.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that movie was
so
good.
So like, who's to say that we really don't have superpowers? And we just don't know how to activate them. Or actually, some people do know how to activate them, but that's for another place and another time, for another podcast.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, the water.
That's in there.
Oh, shit.
You gotta find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll save this talk for later.
Wait, so I think you're stalling now? Trying to eat a cookie or two.
5 cookies left.
Okay.
ID donor.
Okay.
What is that?
So that conspiracy theory is like, okay, so if you get your driver's license and you put that you want to be an organ donor, there's a conspiracy that goes around that says that people seek out people who are organ donors and then try
set them up and kill them and take all their organs and shit.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people don't believe that's true either. But I personally believe it's true.
I've been seeing some shit like this on Facebook a long time ago when I was like 12, and I believe it. And then there's the missing kids.
Especially they say like people of color too.
Mm-hmm.
Like they try to get them because they're organs, because we're so of value and so valuable.
Because of the gold melanin skin.
Yeah, like you know how much melanin goes on the black market, but they don't tell you about that.
We're just casually drinking. Somebody needs to lose.
Because I do have take a shots in there, but we're just steady.
We're just pulling the right ones.
But it's so good, I can't stop drinking it. It's good though. Don't tell me that.
Mine
is the third eye.
The water is keeping our third eye closed.
The water is?
Yes. The chemicals that's in it, I feel like it really does, like the 10%
water,
burn thing.
like
Tap water, the water we
tap
drink, bottled water, everything. Like, you know, like processed foods and stuff, or like genetically modified food and stuff like that. Like, it's been all gone through like a process of people touching it and doing shit with it. Like, we don't know everything that they do with it. These cookies
busting out the bando. They are.
Bitch, I'm busting.
Yeah, about the third eye, I do believe that you are able to, like you said, like able to activate your third eye, and you're able to, like, as you do your spiritual journey, you are able to activate it. So I do believe the third eye. You gotta be one within yourself and eat right and think right. You know, it's not just like one day you just wake up and it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like,
there's certain things you gotta do and probably abide by to have and activate that. So,
like, if we grew up, like, just straight up just eating healthy stuff and being healthy, like eating stuff that was naturally from the earth, since like being born, our third eyes would be open. But since we ate all this food that's been touched and processed,
you know, and it's probably not even just the food, it's just like the way they run and shit.
I mean, rotating cycle of just getting money and then losing it.
Yeah, but the way they be running the world is they want you to be alive, be born, pay bills, and die. But you can't live like that. So you just get into your spiritual self, you'll be able to activate that third eye.
And manifest things.
Yeah, but if you ain't ready, don't be trying to do too much, and then now you have
only the strong survive.
Yeah, only the strong survive. So if you ain't really about it, don't do it.
No thirsty.
But they ain't ready for that conversation. That's for another podcast. Or is it?
It's out, you know.
Mexico, 1938. Oh, that's why people be getting drunk as fuck off this. It's from Mexico. I should have known.
Look, it says Gloria. I don't know no white woman named Gloria.
I know somebody named Margarita too. So what you mean?
I do too. I mean, I like the bitch, but I mean,
Margarita.
the board in there.
She a thick one. A little ASMR, head ass.
Wait. Wait, we got another one. Oh, wait.
See, that's why I don't know if I could do it, because I would be in here laughing at myself doing dumbass shit. What's that dumb? Come on. Cut the cameras.
If this was really an ASMR, that would probably hurt for his ears, huh?
Probably would clink.
The laughing went so fucking up. Shut up!
Oh my god.
You gotta snatch me up with the bottle.
If y'all want an ASMR video from us, and if you don't know what ASMR is, we're gonna put you on game. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Autonomous.
Is it autonomous? That's what it says.
Wait, my glasses.
Okay, you really didn't tell me that you ain't gonna say the same thing if it's not right.
Autonomous.
Autonomous?
Autonomous, I think. She said autonomous. I'm glad I did not bite into the cookie. No, that's not it sober.
I'm not. What did you say it was?
It's autonomous. Autonomous.
It's autonomous sensory meridian response, and basically what it does, like if you're wanting to like sleep or relax. So basically, like if you want to sleep or relax, you would find like an ASMR video, like a whisper, and like they do certain things or say certain things that like trigger your sensory and like make something when you
dopamine in your brain.
Yeah, and the things in your brain like explode and like make you calm and relax.
It's a burst of dopamine. I think I know what you're talking about. It's the sensation of feeling good, feeling great or good or whatever you want to call it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like even some people get it like when they're using like drugs and shit. That's why they do it. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was like, is that too dark to talk about?
No, it's not. I mean, because it's you're not doing drugs. You're not doing anything to harm yourself. It's just making it the sensory thing go off.
That or they're listening to the.
Yeah, like some people like listening to like people eat.
The honey.
Like, people don't realize they like to watch people like do mukbangs and shit. Mm-hmm. It's because they like to hear people eat, and that's like ASMR, and they don't even realize it. Is it my go or yours?
Yes, it's your turn.
I feel like.
Wait, because I put out Ghosts.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, which one?
Oh, this one's already out.
Is it? Oh yeah, because you already put it out.
Take a drink. I'll be glad to, because I've been already doing it.
I think we low-key kind of cheated. Because I went first, right? With me, and I pulled the Ghost one out, right? And put the power.
Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules on the Keep It G podcast.
Take a drink means you gotta chug the whole thing, don't you?
No.
Or you gotta chug half of it.
No, when you lose, you chug. I mean, I can. I just don't know what you're trying to say. I ain't no bitch.
No, I don't. No, we should look. We should wait. Hey. Clones.
Okay, I've been waiting to talk about this one.
Ooh, I don't know what to say about that, to be honest.
Clones are real.
I don't believe it.
Why?
Because how the fuck? Oh, I lied. Oh, damn. Who is it? 2 Chainz. Well, he got his was it a dog or a cat? He got it cloned. He buys the most expensive things in the world. He does. He has a whole YouTube channel where he buys like the expensive things or the most expensive hot wings in the world, which was like golden hot wings and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that they be cloning like animals and shit because I know they clone goats or is it sheep? They clone sheep, or they can clone sheep because of the wool. Ooh, you ain't never heard of that?
No. Don't cook this stuff in these.
Okay, let's say for example, you know somebody who's a twin, right? Like an identical twin. That's a fucking clone. That's a legal clone. Because it's literally the same egg. It's literally the same unit. It's just split. Be triplets, quadruplets.
One of our higher ups in my job, he has a twin and he look exactly the same and he is
They're identical. And then when they're born, like when they have kids, their kids are not cousins, but they're cousins and siblings because they're the same person. That's a clone.
Wait.
And sometimes they sound exactly alike.
Go back.
They're literally 2 multiple universe people that live in the same universe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was true and I didn't hear you right. You said when they have kids, that's their cousin and their brother?
Yeah, like they're half sibling because they're from the same, I guess, unit. Like they're the same person technically because they're the same egg. They just split. If they're fraternal, they're 2 different eggs. But if they're identical, they're...
Oh my God, that makes sense. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, like T and Tamara, I think they're identical, so their kids are like siblings, technically, and cousins. It's not really like alarming, but it's cool. But they definitely clones.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless the government like tweaked with the eggs while she was pregnant.
If that's the case, people do that when they get their eggs and stuff, bro. They control the egg. I mean, they probably can't control when it's split, but they can control what they have, right?
Yeah, I think they can.
They're basically trying to say, well, if you get lucky enough to have a clone in your belly, then that's fine. That's cool. 2 different universe in 1 universe of a person. Because half the time, twins don't be anything alike. They just sound and look alike when they're identical.
Literally, like, get away with anything.
Oh, and then when there's like 3 or 4, I'm just like...
Jesus. Sextuplets?
Yeah, like copy-paste times 6.
Ooh. Press the wrong button. Try playing it.
Well, tell me. Are you okay?
I was just hoping you were gonna drop it.
Flat Earth. Do you believe the Earth is flat?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because when you get, you ever been on a higher surface? It's kind of like, oh, but what if it's flat on the bottom?
It's flat, and then it has like a like, you know,
A
the
dome
Simpson
shape?
movies, yeah, like the dome, and that's why like certain people can't go to Antarctica, yeah, because it's just like a frozen ring around. They think 'cause it's flat.
What do you mean a frozen?
Like you can't go so far in Antarctica because I guess you know it's flat, so it would fall over. You never heard of that? But yeah, there's a lot of reasons why people think it's flat. You can have one, I promise. But there's a lot of reasons why people think the Earth is flat. But a lot of people are just like, be for real.
It does keep your mind wondering, though.
Yeah,
like,
and then it's like, I think the person, whoever invented the globe, like, how would they would have known? Like, it was so far ago. Like, how would they have known that it was?
How did they know it was a spear?
Exactly. So it's like, you never know. Let me try to. No.
Shit. I got this. I don't wake the neighbors up. Marilyn Monroe would definitely be my homegirl. Clutch my pearls, you know.
The conspiracy theory around Marilyn Monroe is about her death, right? Like how she died. People think she didn't kill her. Like, I don't know if they said she killed herself or was it an accident, but a lot of people think she was murdered.
I don't think she did it on purpose because I don't know, she seemed like she was just having a lot of fun. I don't think she would have just ended it like that because I know personally if I'm going to the club every day with my homegirl, we got something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think she was set up because she saw something because she was fucking with John F. Kennedy, but you know, I ain't trying to get shot.
I heard that. Well, I mean, everybody heard that alleged allegation, but you know, she probably was.
Hell no.
I mean, she was a bad bitch. I wouldn't. And John F. Kennedy was kind of fine. Don't blame her.
I mean, he wasn't that fine, but I mean, he wasn't ugly though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Either that was the case, or maybe she, like you said, she seen too much, or like she was. Because, you know, a lot of people that was involved with John F. Kennedy, and like that, they all died a weird way or a crazy way.
He had kids?
Yeah.
See, I didn't think, I paid attention, but I didn't pay attention. What was it that did 9/11? Was it him? Wasn't it John F. Kennedy? Or no?
9/11?
Yeah. No, who was it? No, see, I'm sorry. George Bush. Bush did 9/11.
What are you doing?
My shoe came off. I was just playing with my shoe.
Cinderella? Is that you? Wait, did I go or did you go?
No, I did. Don't try to play me.
Giants.
Well, if we stand up, I'm considered a giant.
He is. How tall are you?
I probably got taller, but my license says 6'1".
She's a model. She's like 6 foot something.
You know, but they wouldn't allow me in the business because they said I was too fat.
So if y'all need a plus size model, you better book Faabii.
Yeah, help me pay for my BBL.
You could go to the bank and like, cause you know you can take a deposit out, or like get a loan. For
You
like,
said a deposit.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like you can get a loan at the bank for like a car, for like a home. What if you could get a bank loan for
a BBL?
A BBL. That would fuck the game up.
That would. Oh my God! Everybody be having BBLs.
Open a bank and do that. So if you try to steal my idea, I'm on your ass. The BBL for bad bitches. Bank.
We need to shorten that name just a little bit. The BBL, the 4 B's, the 5 B's, 6 B's.
BBLs for bank, BBL for bad bitches. Let's go. I have to give y'all like an interest fee though, obviously, so I can get some money out the game, but you would understand. Giants.
Okay, yeah. How the fuck do we talk about credit cards and giants?
And BBLs. But yeah, Giants. I do believe Giants, because I don't think we're like the biggest form. Weird shit, like, how did they even know that's what dinosaurs really look like? Like, how do they know they just got the bones mixed up?
Yeah.
That could really be a giant for all we know. They just trying to make it look
and they're
like
just piecing it together.
Yeah, like, for all we know, dinosaurs could have been like a giant's dog or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
do remember seeing.
Oh wait, it's your turn.
No, it's your turn.
I just picked Giants.
Oh,
don't try to cheat.
Oh, which one did you pull for what?
Giants.
Oh, it's my turn. For real?
We were just talking about it.
Magic.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to
These
do
are
that.
so cute.
Thanks. Magic. Like, I feel like it's not the same as superpowers, but...
Is it not? Because, like, it'd be basically...
Superpower, but it's not, like, the entire thing. Like, it's
I
not
watched
100%.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
No,
I used to want to be, like, I think my personality of my I don't give a fuck came from Alex Russo.
Yes, the fuck it did.
Because that bitch did not care about anything. Because that's how I was in high school. I don't give a fuck. Why are you in my face?
Then be crying.
I got magic issues to worry about. I don't give a fuck about this school.
But yes, I would love to have magic. That'd be so cool. Like when they had the Wizards of Waverly Place ones sold at Walmart, I stole one. Damn.
Next one we have is simulation.
It's like the Matrix, right?
It's like, you know, like the VRs. Like they basically people think that this world is not a real world and we're just sleeping in a simulation. Like Sims, if you were to die, you would just, it's like a game, you would restart.
Yeah.
That's where they get the word Sims from, I think, is simulation, right?
Oh my god, I'm mind fucked right now. Like
Right,
I just got.
Don't take my word for it, but that's what I thought.
That's crazy.
I really think that we're in like a simulation. I wouldn't consider it a simulation, but if you look at your, like if you get too caught up in this social media shit, that's a simulation.
No.
And then you go out in the real world and you're like, what the fuck is this? You get too caught up in that, then you're gonna be caught up in that then. But I don't think we're in a simulation though.
I think life is to teach us, is to help build character. When we do have clarity, like one of those days, and we're just like at peace with literally like everything, you know.
Here go.
I don't know what I was getting into, honestly. I forgot.
But he said what he said.
I said what I said, and I said what I meant. Ooh, which one is the easiest? And I was right. Angels. Why you looking at one?
You're what?
No,
he is an angel.
I'm the white angel sent from the heavens above. Pure.
You see our halos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like angel stories, like in what the perception they give, but do you believe in angels? I don't think angels are what they like people say. Because, you know, I've seen a lot of people on TikTok say stuff like about angels are described with like eyes all over themselves and they got like feathers like birds, you know what I'm saying?
What if angels and demons are just our conscience?
What do you mean?
Like, because angels are supposed to be good and pure. We do have like a side of us that, you know, when you're about to do something bad and there's that side of you that's sitting there telling you, like, and you're saying that you know it's wrong, but you're still doing it because you like, there's something that's like kind of making you want to do that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, say you get mad at somebody and you're like refraining on hitting them or not. You're contemplating on hitting them or not.
Oh, like the angel and the devil.
The angel and the devil, like that thing, angels and demons or something like that. Like,
yeah.
what if that was like really how our conscience was? Because, you know, as a kid, Emperor's New Groove, when they would have like the angel and the devil right here telling them, you should do this, you should do that, that's good, that's the best thing for you. You should do that, you shouldn't do that, you do bad, basically. And like, what if that was really like angels and demons? We made it into like a physical form to scare us into acting a certain way so that, you know, control us. Because if you really get into it anyways, like angels goes back to the Bible goes back to the white folks trying to control slavery.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying.
I really can get into that shit. Like, I really feel like
it's very complex when I think about like angels because I don't really think they just look like people with wings. Obviously, that would be a good scenario, but I don't really just think like that's what their form is.
Yeah, like
that would be too easy. And the way that it's described in the Bible, it almost looks not like a monster, but like feathers and eyeballs, almost like a bird, like, you know.
Eyeballs with just like the feathers hanging out, like.
Yeah, and there's just feathers everywhere. Like I think that's where they get the feathers with the wings on angels and stuff. Sometimes I sit here and I think about that. It's like, that kind of reminds me of a bird, right?
Yeah.
Just like a form with feathers and eyeballs. And a lot of times, like, people will be like, oh, if you see a cardinal, like, if you see a certain bird, it means something. Like, if you see this bird, it's your dead loved one coming back to check on you. So what if, like, it wasn't that complex with life and, like, angels were birds?
They're always watching.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, with the sea and stuff.
I don't know about that part.
Okay, but hear me out. This is where I'm getting at. With the sea and stuff, like, if you hear about, like, certain, like, sharks and stuff and certain animals in the sea, they live, like, for 600, 700, 800 years. So what if, like, in the sea, that's, like, hell? And the sharks and shit are, like, doing their time. You know what I'm saying? Or is that too weird?
Like a jail sentence.
Like, just think about that.
Like
just think
being
about
in the ocean
because
would be
they
like
don't
the
die.
Like, you talking about, like, so being in the air would be like being in heaven, and like
being a bird,
everlasting
like,
life.
Heaven, yeah.
And if you go to hell,
you're
which would be like
carefree and you fly.
no problem.
But when you're in the ocean, because and they say when you go so far down in the ocean, it gets warm, right?
No, if we go in the center of the earth, it gets warm. Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
that's not so far fetched. And like, you know, they say like, oh, if you eat seafood, that's a sin because basically you're eating the flesh of evil, right?
Oh my god, you a conspiracy theorist over here?
I just be overthinking. I be, you know. So furthermore, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the sea. So yeah, I just feel like, because you know, like, what is it? 95% of the sea is unknown, so you don't know what the fuck is going on, what's in there.
The Loch Ness monster is real.
It's so deep, and you know, certain layers is only certain things that live.
Yeah.
And I know, like, when I first seen, like, you know, like on Finding Nemo with the thing with the light bulb.
Yes, I was just gonna get into that. They found a new fish that had lights into it.
Like, if something looks that crazy, like, and looks like that, ain't no telling what the fuck is in the water. 600 teeth, a light bulb, bulging eyes.
Cool.
That's ew. But even that looks crazy to me.
It's scary looking.
Like, I do believe, like, mermaids are out there. Because I done heard a few stories about mermaids. Like, especially, like, on the islands and stuff where people live. They, like, will try to, like, persuade them to come to the ocean.
You seen that thread on Twitter? I seen it too.
If I find it, I'll put that in here too.
Yeah, because it's interesting. You're around there, so we don't know what the fuck is actually going on around there. They've been living there for the longest, so why not believe them?
We haven't figured out everything, and we haven't found every species on this earth, so you just never know. Of course, because if you go so deep, there's like so much pressure, like as far as you go. So I mean, they can't really do that much, but
the cameras can go that far.
But they can, yeah, they should be able to.
Stuff.
As those creatures look, I wouldn't want to go too far, anyways, because a shark does enough for me. I'm straight. Yeah. If I could live in the ocean, I would want to be a sea turtle.
You just want to go to the little wave thing, yeah. Right? I definitely like to be a mermaid. That'd be so cool.
It says sharks can live up to 512 years old. You know how long that is?
That's so long.
That's like how many lives? Lot.
I want to get a crab and just play with one, and then like.
I want to stuff crab.
It's gonna get dark real quick, real fast.
Are you fitting in now, Mr. Krabs?
I've been feeling it a long time ago. Like if you really listen to it, like it sounds like they're screaming.
What if that's hell? I'm trying to tell you. Demons in the ocean's got something going on. I rest my case. And there you have it, folks.
What if we die and we come back as animals, and then the things that we do to the animals happens to us, and we keep going through all these bad things because we did all these bad things to the animals? Oh my god! How many roaches I killed? I'm becoming a roach.
That you've killed? I mean, technically, like, you didn't kill the crab. You ate the crab.
But you know.
You probably ate the crab, but you didn't kill it. So would that be on your hands? Probably not. But I'm not God, so I can't determine that. I do think that probably with reincarnation, you probably do come back as an animal, You know, we probably live a short-lived animal life. That's probably why a lot of deers.
That's fucked up.
For real, sometimes the deers just be running in the road, like trying to kill themselves.
Yeah.
They probably had a bad reincarnation experience. They're like, well, let me just kill myself and I'll come back as something else. Is that hard to believe? All right, so here we go.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, I'm be bold. Oh, no, I'm not. I gotta pull it out. How's that shit?
That's what he said.
That's fucked up.
I mean, you ain't got to if you think it's gonna fall. I'll spare you.
Let's make it a little interesting. But if it goes, oh!
And there you have it, folks.
Put up.
Since you can see him, do you want to just pick one to talk about? And then I'll pick one more too.
Go again. Ah! I'm done not to look. I'm not looking. This one says cheating death. Why did I have to get that one? I really don't like this one.
Why?
Because, oh Jesus, you know how many times I could have died? I should have died.
That's how I've literally had an experience where I should be dead right now. Or I think I should be. Like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. I felt like I woke up and I already, like, I went to a different, like, reality. Like, my reality shifted.
Or, like, you just had, like, an out-of-body experience and you went to, like, a whole different world.
Yeah, and I came back in.
And then you came right back.
Yeah, nothing crazy happened to me.
Yeah, but I did a lot of risky things as a child. I was 10 jumping off bridges into waters and stuff. Because everybody else was jumping off the bridge into the water. Why can't I? I wanted to do it. I was 10, so I went on and I jumped off the bridge and I did it. And then I remember somebody saying something about snakes being in the water. Oh, Lord Jesus, I started swimming. I was swimming and that was it. But
I wouldn't say I cheated death. I just got lucky and was thankful for it, but...
No, I'm not looking. I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ.
Me.
But I couldn't do it all alone.
We.
You had to add libs, girl.
Yes. As far as aliens, I clearly believe aliens.
Where the fuck do we get our iPhones from?
Like, cause there's no way that we're the only like existence of life, conscious life in the whole Milky Way.
I feel like aliens goes back to Adam and Eve. It goes all the way back because who the fuck just thought about building pyramids?
What if the snake was actually an alien?
The snake, reptilians, aliens.
But I do think aliens are real.
I do, and I feel like they can disguise themselves into humans. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask my homegirl because I went to school. She moved to Alaska. Her name is
That's your friend though. You don't even know her name. That's embarrassing. It was Brenda, Letitia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia.
Okay, we went to school together. I'm not gonna say that's my homegirl, but we went to school together. Her name was start with a C.
Cookie? Oh, I met her at the ice cream parlor. Nah, but for real though, rest in peace to DMX. That really broke my heart when I heard he died.
Man, it was sad.
He was definitely one of my favorite rappers.
I didn't listen to him, but he did look kind of.
Yes, you did. If you lost your mind up in this club up in here, you did.
I did. I do know who he was.
Definitely a big loss in the rap game for sure. Oh, did you drink all your stuff? I don't think you did.
Oh, was I so?
Oh. That's what happens when you lose. You see how he tried to talk his way out of it, and we did a few more after that.
Go ahead, pour it. I do it the right way.
Oh, silly goose.
I was sitting here sipping that.
Slow sipping, trying to get out the loss.
Cheers.
Right, ready? Go. You said it wasn't shit.
It was great. Ooh.
You ain't even leave none to spare. I'm a lady.
Me too. Now, if you had earbuds, I'm so sorry. I had to. Woke your ass up, didn't it?
Ain't no sleep.
If y'all was sleeping, y'all not no more.
I definitely had fun. This was fun.
I did too.
But definitely have to play this again.
Definitely.
Definitely like drinking and shit.
Definitely. This was fun because
this was.
It's like, y'all, yeah, the feelings I'm feeling right now, it's like, This is how I'm feeling. Like, this is how like my mood is right now. Like,
I guess we'll do honorable mentions. We didn't do Illuminati, the Mandela effect.
ooh, that was a good one too.
Well, I guess we kind of did mermaids, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Soul ties.
Oh, that one was like, oh.
Multiple universe. We did astral projection. We kind of did birds.
You be sitting through the. You be sitting.
Okay, so round 2, and whoever loses has to drink a whole thing of Gloria. That bitch Gloria.
Twice.
We're gonna call her Gloria for tonight.
Yeah. Gloria. This the homegirl Gloria. You know, she came to visit us.
Girl, you know what, Gloria?
Turned the fuck up, you know. She always coming through with the
Gloria,
tasty
that
drink.
bitch. You know she cool.
You know, she knows how to turn up a party.
She really do.
So it's your turn to go first. Oh, bold. That was fast.
I'll do this. Multiple universe. We kind of did talk about that a little bit, but I do believe it's real.
Yes.
Like, cause you know, like when you have deja vu, that means all your multiple universe connect at that one time. It's like, I kind of felt this before. It's one of them.
Yes, and then like, there has to be, cause you know how there's a good and there's evil. Like, why would there not be like two different dimensions, basically?
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, it's like it definitely involves like different scenarios. Like,
like
this could have been. This is the one realm we're in. The next realm, I probably was a lawyer. The other realm, I'm probably not shit. The next realm, like you just never know.
The next one,
but they all connect somehow. But it's just different scenarios of how maybe like your life went and everyone else's life went. Like if you don't, like okay, like the butterfly effect, right? You like that movie with Ashton Kutcher?
I actually have never watched it. I've seen the commercials and I looked it up actually on YouTube. The trailer
after
for it.
This,
I never sat there and watched it.
We're gonna watch it after this. But anyway, basically what the butterfly effect was about, like he could go back, he can read like certain stuff and like go back in time
and like edit it
and fix like or do something different. And then when he came back into his original self, because he would go back as a kid and then come back as an adult. So when he came back as an adult, something else would happen. So, for example, they used to blow up like they blew up a mailbox with firecrackers in it, him and his friends. So before it went off, he went back one time and tried to stop it because one of his friends got killed. So when he tried to stop it, it exploded and he was close to it. So when he came back when he came back as an adult, he lost his legs. So I definitely think like in that sense, the multiple universe is like that. Like if you were to have changed something or if you were to do something different, then it would have went one way. You know, yeah. So I kind of think that's
like you're not supposed to screw with time or screw with anything that's
because it's not for your universe.
We all seen the movies. We all seen the movies. You're not supposed to fuck with shit. You seen? Oh, okay. I forgot what the country, old town, country.
Old Town Road?
No, it's a TV show. It's called Country something. It's about okay. There is these. It was a black family and a white family. They went on a mission to go help their dad, and then because he was trapped. Then they went down there and they found out there was these white people that was trying to take them in and help them, invited them in, and then they was doing all these voodoo shit, like magic shit on them. And then at the end, like I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but basically, the white people stole magic from black people and did bad things with it.
Okay.
That's basically what I'm trying to say. I forgot what it was called, country something.
But yeah, I think it falls into that, in that sense that, you know, in a sense that everything is, the story is already written as far as like life and what you do. So if you try to go back or try to do something that affected that and you ain't supposed to do it, like, you know, like if you have a sense of like the way you take home and you take one way instead of the other, because if you went the other way, you would have died or something, you know, like, I think it definitely has something to do with that.
Like, it's crazy. We go ahead and make it a little hard for other people.
Other people, it's only me. But anyways.
Soul ties. I
go ahead and pour some more.
Please, pour me the whole glass. Matter of fact.
Just take the whole thing.
I believe sometimes are real. Everything that they do from this point on in their life, from that point on in their life, and on, like first loves, they teach you everything. Like you're gonna forever be attached to soul tie to them one way or another, whether it's you like it or not. Like it could be a negative experience or a bad experience. That experience is going to kind of, you don't think so?
I mean, like not my first love, not my first love.
How do you know? Well, if it was,
I mean, he cool, but
like you don't like they gonna some way alter something that's like in a relationship, right? You don't think that? Like they might have done something really good that's gonna be like, oh, well, that's one thing I know that's something a guy should do. So I'm gonna look for that to somebody else because that's a good quality. You know what I'm saying? So like you're gonna forever be like attached to something like by them, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think a soul tie is more like, you know, if you fucking somebody, and then y'all here raw dogging anybody because when they out with another bitch, it's gonna hit the pit of your stomach and you gonna know because you soul tied to him. It's not a good feeling. Trying to tell you.
I'm confused. Like, I don't get it.
You're not only connected to him sexually, but like
emotionally, physically, and stuff.
Yeah, because you guys are engaging in that.
Like an emotional.
It's STD. It's a spiritual, emotional connection you have to someone after being intimate with them.
Scratch everything I just said off before
that's
that.
Why they be like. That's why they like the dudes be like, oh, I liked her until I started fucking her. Because they get attached. Because they fucking them now. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was a great example.
Like, oh my God, he's messing with my head. I just so crazy over.
But like one time when his so-and-so finna text me, like he played it on me, like he didn't got that yesterday. Like,
that's why they be like, I don't know how to get over him. Stop fucking him. And then they wonder why they be attached to him for 3 or 4 years because you're still fucking them.
Yes. Oh my God.
Stop fucking them, then you'll stop the soul tie. That's how you loosen the
It's like Bluetooth.
Since it is like Bluetooth, like
how periods are Bluetooth
and sexually. Yes.
We should talk about periods being Bluetooth.
They are. That's not really. I feel like that's everybody knows that. You know,
I know, but like that's crazy. Like, why would that work like that though?
But yeah, soul ties are real. But it's a hot girl summer. We ain't doing that.
We using rappers this year. I'm just playing. That's how they said. Oh shit.
I will.
I'm so inappropriate.
Go again.
Oh shit. Take a drink.
I do see mermaids, so I'm gonna take this one out because I feel like we did that already. I don't know why I put that back in there. Shit.
Just made the game a little more interesting. No. You cheated.
Generational curses are definitely
real.
Grandpa's an alcoholic and your dad's an alcoholic, then 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna be an alcoholic. And I mean, it's not necessarily that you're gonna be an alcoholic, but it might be just because you have like an addicting personality to that fact, because it's like genetic. So
I feel like generational curses are more deeper than like drug addicts. I feel like it might be like like an emotional thing. Like say like your grandparents are like very like rude, and like it gets passed down to like your mom, and then like the rudeness gets passed down to you. And, like being rude is not cute and it's not good. So obviously it's a negative thing. So it's like that's obviously kind of like a little curse.
A lot of this police brutality and black people being killed by the police and stuff. Say like that, for example, like people especially that are black are so angry because they almost have like a conscious anger, like from their grandparents and their people like that, because
like it's triggering.
You know, when they say when you die, your ancestry lives through you, so you almost have like that conscious fear of being angry because you've seen this all before.
Yeah, like it's triggering PTSD kind of thing.
When they try to say, "Oh, you're the angry black woman or you're the angry black so and so. Yeah, because it's a generational curse that's being brought on to me because you guys keep killing my people.
Yeah, basically.
Because you're not, you are what you come from, but you're not who they label you as. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I had a brain fart for a second.
Yeah, like I don't know how to put it. Like you are who you come from, but you're not the person that they are. Like you have to be your own person.
Yeah, basically. Like it's
just because they do it doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah.
Just because I do this because my mom does this, or I do this, it comes from my mom.
Because we all grown, so we can't just keep blaming on everything going.
Yeah,
like
you can't use that
like
as a crutch. I feel like people use that as a crutch.
They really do, but like, sometimes
I'm this, so this is what we do, or I'm this, or that's just what we do.
But there's also like using it as an excuse and actually being lost in.
Yeah. In order to break a generational curse, you have to acknowledge the problem and work on it. You can't just like
you can't just sit there and ignore it
into your system and like that's not, you can't bottle it up.
Because you shake a bottle that's closed, you open it, it's gonna explode. That's basically how humans is, but not all the way. Because we could really get into things like that.
Your eyes are so low.
but if you really want to get into things like for real, like people like the shit exploding, like. It's gonna get real dark, but you don't ever see no gay people shooting up schools and stuff like that. I seen a post like this the other day, and we've been bullied all our lives for being gay. You're being told you're literally going to hell or something. Not even give you an actual reason. That's more. You know what I'm saying? That gives you something to add on to the flames of hating other people. But hell, being called fat just makes you hate all the other people because they're skinny. That's just something. That's just something because your mama didn't raise you right. Something. It's got to be though something. The screws ain't screwed in all the way right, or it's hammered in crooked. Take it out and rehammer it. Fix it. They got a little hook thing at the end of a hammer. Pull it out. Unscrew the nail and then hammer it back in there. Fix it up. Brand new.
Okay, I pulled. And I gotta go again, so I'm gonna just go ahead.
I told you it got dark for a second.
A little bit, but it's good to talk about. And everything ain't always peaches and cream anyways. You can't handle it out the kitchen. I don't like peaches and cream anyways. I don't either.
I hardly like cookies and cream. As a kid, let's talk about that. Because cookies and cream used to... No.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about
this. Go through the window. You gonna drop the whole thing. You gotta take it. We can talk about it.
I don't know. That might get kind of dark.
Now, this is a conspiracy theory that should have started this whole thing. This is a deep, because this is a real conspiracy theory that gets real deep and dark, which is like really kind of
I don't know, I feel like it definitely came back up during like quarantine. It was definitely addressed during quarantine. I feel like
what really had me shocked was what they were trying to say, Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Like that shit, and then the.
If you don't know what we're referring to the Hollywood sex ring, I do believe that like.
It's real. It's got to be real.
Well, first of all, I definitely believe like sex trafficking is a very big issue.
It is.
And not only that, like when dealing with like celebrities and a lot of money, I definitely feel like a lot of the celebrities do participate in the sex ring.
Because I feel like they got a lot of money. They think they're too comfortable. They think you can get away with anything.
Yeah, and it's another source of income. So if you got money, and they're like, hey, and somebody walks up to you that's in the sex ring community, and they're like, hey, because already the entertainment business is definitely like having a sexual harassment issue or sexual violation issue. It's been going on
for years.
Yeah, with like kids and like it's just weird. Like certain people are getting into that business where it's a lot of pedophilia and all that stuff. So I feel like once like certain celebrities get enough money, they try to find another stream of income that they don't have to do much to, because it's like you're not doing anything but like maybe profiting the money.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of those celebrities go into that sex traffic business, and shit's about to hit the fan. I know, but shit's about to hit the fan, and then it's like, and it definitely blew up like during quarantine, especially like the Epstein.
It did. It was when him being killed in the jail cell that supposedly had been the most protected jail cell in the United States. I think.
I definitely I think shit has already hit the fan with that, but I feel like it's already about to hit the fan. And then
they got his girlfriend too, his wife.
Oh, did they?
She was hiding out in somewhere in like a house. And they found her.
But do you really think he's dead?
I don't think he's dead. He's rich, man. Like they can really get away with anything. Like he had a whole island. Like what the fuck? Then that's only something we know about. Imagine about
what the
shit
fuck
we
was
don't
going
know.
on that island. I mean, we know what was going on the island, but what was really going on?
They had videos. They had videos of little kids running around the pool in their underwears and little. Basically, their parents were never around.
Just weird vibes, like just weird energy, just going on, like.
And then childhood stars too. For our childhood stars, like people we seen growing up on TV, they're all fucked up now, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, but a high majority have.
I definitely do think they have like recruiters, like the famous people get recruiters, like kidnap or like take missing girls like in regular communities and literally take them to like the famous celebrity recruiters and stuff and like do it to them as well. Like, can you imagine getting kidnapped into the sex ring and then you see like somebody famous like running all that shit? You're like, huh, who would have thought it was so and so that plays and you know.
No, that's just creepy.
And nobody's ever gonna believe you. Like, oh, who kidnapped me? Oh, so and so from that famous TV show. Ain't nobody gonna believe that.
They show this shit is scary.
It is.
We're so cool.
Well, guys, I think we're good and drunk now, and we're good. Like
I am.
I had a good ass time though. We definitely have to do this again.
Definitely did. It was fun.
I'll definitely have you come back because I do have some more episodes lined up. So hopefully we can get that set up soon. I did have a good ass time, like getting those conspiracy theories off my chest.
Yes, because that's something. Because
I be thinking, you know.
People can. I don't think people really understand. Like, I mean, y'all probably do understand. Hell, I'm not gonna just say what y'all don't understand. But like, the shit's interesting. It's like you can talk about it and it just keep going and going and going, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, like the waters in the ocean.
But yeah, we'll definitely have to set that up and do this again.
No, just playing. I can follow me on my social media, Faabii. 2 A's, 2 I's, XOFAABI.
Okay, there you have it. Go ahead and cheers off. Thank you for tuning in. And I know you'll be back again. So feel free to come back next week because we'll be here. And I will be putting out some more music soon. So please be on the lookout for that.
Stay tuned in because, we be, turned a little bit up in here.
Who knows? I might have them on the next track.
She lying because a bitch don't rap, a bitch can't sing, a bitch can't do none of that, so don't try it.
And there you have it. So we'll go ahead and cheers that. Thank you for coming. I had such a good ass time.
Cheers.